Hi, my name is Paul, and I'm with Nokia Corporation. Today I'd like to tell you a little bit about Nokia's new hero phone, the Lumia 900. A lot of thought went into the design of this phone. It's really aesthetically pleasing. And if you notice, when I turn it to the side, there are no seams on this phone. It's made of unibody construction. So not only is it really a good phone to look at, it's also a very sturdy and strong phone. One nice feature it has is an 8 megapixel camera with a Carl Zeiss lens. It also has a dual LED flash. You can take great photos with this camera. If you notice on the top, there's a dedicated camera button along with the rest of the buttons. Now, why do you want a dedicated camera button? Well, when you're taking a photo, you can hold this phone steady with two hands and just snap the shot. You don't have to let go with one hand to press something on the screen to take the shot. When I turn this phone to the front, you notice it has a 4.3-inch true black clear AMOLED display. You're not going to be disappointed with the display on this phone. So if I hit the power button, flip the phone on, you see a lock screen. If I get the lock screen out of the way, this is where the phone really shines. This phone uses Microsoft's latest operating system for phones, and it's called Windows Mango. Now, Microsoft put a lot of character into this operating system. So what you're seeing here is a start screen with live tiles. So live tiles are just apps that are live tile enabled. And I can take my favorite apps and put them on the front of my phone, and they'll move around. So what you're seeing is I'm getting live updates for weather, live update sports scores. It's scrolling through the pictures that are on my phone, the pictures I've taken with the phone. It's also showing me all the contacts that I have pictures for, and they're scrolling through. If you look down here, you'll see my little Xbox avatar is popping in, popping out. And while I'm talking about the Xbox, since this phone is powered by a Microsoft operating system, this phone can actually act as an Xbox controller. So if I scroll on up, you'll see that I can put as few or as many icons or apps on the front as I'd like to. But one of the apps that comes built into the phone is Microsoft Office. Now that's a really nice app to have if you're used to working with Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or OneNote, because those applications are on your phone. And so since you can start those documents here, or you can pick them up if you've been working on them at your home computer or work computer, what you do is you put them on Microsoft SkyDrive, which is Microsoft's cloud storage solution. You might have heard of iCloud. That's Apple's. Microsoft SkyDrive was around about 5 years before Apple ever had iCloud. So you can start a document at work, save it to your cloud storage, pick it up with your phone, work on it, make some changes, send it back to the iCloud, pick it up tomorrow back at work, and keep working on that document. You can start and work on the applications, all those documents from your home computer, your work computer, or your phone. It's a really nice feature to have if you're used to using those applications, which many people are. Now, I'm not just limited to this number of apps. I've got about almost 50 apps on this phone. And I can keep those right here with all my apps, which are searchable. And I can open them from here, or I can pin them to my start screen if I find I'm using that app a lot. Now, there are over 100,000 apps in the Windows Marketplace today. Many of them are free. I've not paid for any of these apps. But if there was an app that I really, really wanted and it cost a couple of dollars, I might decide to buy it and put it on the phone. It's your choice. Now, you're going to notice that along the bottom of the phone, there's 3 buttons. The first one will always take, the middle one is the Windows one, which will always take you back to the start screen. This is your back button, and if you hold the back button down, it's going to actually show you everything that's open, all your applications that are running on your phone. Well, that's a great feature to have, because a lot of people are always complaining that their batteries are dying and they don't know why. It's because they're running a lot of apps and they don't even know that they're running them. So by simply pressing one button and having to show you everything that's open, you can quickly go to that, close it, go back to your start screen. This button here is made for searching. So I can, one button press, I can search, I can use the keypad and I can type my search, or I can press this little icon right here, dog, and then I can save my search. So I simply said the word dog. It came up with results. You'll see a picture of a dog. You see all the results for the dog. Quickly go back to my start screen. And say I want to make a phone call with this phone. Hey, go figure. People still make phone calls with their phones. So I can do it many ways. I can hit this little button right here and dial the number. I can press my contacts, and it'll take me to all my contacts. You'll see my recent contacts. You'll see my family. and then you'll see all my contacts, which are searchable. Another way to make a call, one I use a lot, is to just simply hold the Windows button. By pressing the Windows button, I can give this phone commands through my voice. Call Marianne.
Calling Marianne.
So I just told this thing to call my wife, and it's dialing her right now. I'm going to go ahead and end that because I get in trouble. I do this a lot. So you can see that this is a very aesthetically pleasing phone, a very sturdy phone, has the best operating system for phones in the market today, and it's feature-packed. But the best thing about this phone is this phone retails for $49.95 on a 2-year contract. Knowing all of those features, all those great things about this phone, why wouldn't you want to upgrade to this phone today?